I am silly.
Alright, well, I'm going to do the quick channel introduction. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today is a very special episode. We've got my dad here as our special host, and he is going to show me how he makes his chocolate lemon truffles. These are sought after by people. Yeah, they are.
I have standing orders at Christmas time.
He does.
This is a simplified kind of recipe. I started off with a TV show called Good Eats, and I was following a bit with Alton Brown, and I found, well, I'm just not a chocolate maker. I'm not a chocolatier. I'm not a candy maker. I'm not a chef. Well, I'm just a guy that likes to fool around in the kitchen. So I simplified things to make it easy on myself and get the results to turn out correctly each time. So, since I can't, well, I probably could if I worked at it real hard, get the snap, what is it in chocolate?
Temper.
Temper. I'm not really good at tempering chocolate. What I'm using is candy melts. They melt nice, smooth, they remelt, they keep their snap, and it's just easy to work with. Here's a bowl that I started with today. I microwaved the chocolate to begin with, and I'm just using this this grill on warm just to keep it nice and melted. One of the other things about the chocolate besides tempering is just making the actual final candy. And in the regular truffle making, the way to do it properly is to roll it around, get it all gooey, get your fingers all messy, and that's nice, but it's also hit or miss. I've gone with molds. I picked up this blue mold. It's blue so you can see exactly where things have been painted. I'm going to be doing some Easter eggs this weekend, as it's Easter weekend, and you see I've started with this setup. So then at this point, all you're really doing is taking the melted chocolate and painting the inside of the mold. I'm using an 1/8 teaspoon measuring teaspoon because that's the smallest one I have. I can look around inside, and I can see there are no gaps. So now I just have to paint all the rest of these before we get started.
Almost done.
Almost.
I think we're good. Just a couple. I'm just gonna.
Oh, you see one more?
Yep.
See, this is why it would be so nice. I could get the little trick of being able to just flood the whole thing.
Yeah, you know, to be fair, I haven't got that yet either. All right.
Okay.
Okay, moving on.
Ingredients list for lemon truffles. We have dark chocolate candy melts for the shell. For the ganache, we're going to use 10 ounces of white chocolate morsels, 1/2 cup of heavy cream, 1 tablespoon of light corn syrup, 3 tablespoons of butter, unsalted if you like. Then for flavoring, we're going to use the zest and juice of 1 lemon. So for the filling, we're going to start with the 3 tablespoons of butter, 1 tablespoon of light corn syrup, the 1/2 cup of heavy cream. And we're just going to heat that under moderate heat until the butter melts and the cream starts to bubble. After this, we're going to add the chocolate. But at this point, you could actually add different kinds of chocolate. For the lemon truffles, we're using a white morsel. If you wanted to do a dark chocolate or a more traditional kind of truffle, which would be bittersweet chocolate with a bit of brandy for flavor. With this, our flavoring is just the zest and juice of a single lemon. One of the other flavors that I really like is a peppermint stick truffle. Now that would be almost exactly the same thing, except instead of a lemon, you would use a few ground up peppermint sticks and a nip of peppermint schnapps. Peppermint schnapps tastes great. No, I don't drink it. I just use it for flavoring.
He
Now,
said nip, proving he's from New England.
that's the name of it. There's no other name in the whole world. Now, the butter is pretty well melted. The cream is starting to bubble. And what we're going to do at this point is add the white chocolate, 10 ounces by weight. Put it in, shut off the heat. Swirl this around until the chocolate is completely covered, and then walk away for about 5 minutes. While we're waiting for the chocolate to melt, we're going to zest and juice the lemon. First, we take one of these micro planes and get all the zest off. Don't go down to the pith. The zest has a lot of the oils that carry the lemon flavor. So there's the zest. Then just give that a little, and slice it in half, and just. I'm gonna let you do that. This is yours. Go ahead.
All right. Ooh, there we go.
Yep.
Nice one. All right, there we go.
So we can take that top off, and the 5 minutes are up, and it's time to go back to the ganache.
Hooray!
Okay, so the time is up. Those chocolate morsels should be very evenly melted. Now we just have to mix it all together. Now this doesn't seem like it's thick enough. If this mixture is too thin with the lemon juice and the rest, it is acceptable to add a few more chocolate morsels. So we're going to add a little more in the chocolate. And let them melt in. It will eventually melt. The shells are all cold, they're hard, they're ready to take this filling, which, as you can see, is pretty loose right now.
And there's a storm coming in.
I'll do the middle. So you just do a wipe, and I'm using 3/4 of a teaspoon to fill these. Whichever mold you use, you just have to measure to see what the volume is. And one thing, don't know if you can see it, but you don't want to fill it completely. You want to leave some of the chocolate on the rim bare. That way when you seal it, the chocolate you're sealing with will melt into the body of the shell, and you'll have a complete shell around your filling. The bonbon style molds filled. We have the Easter egg style molds filled. The filling is still pretty thin and loose because it's still quite warm. So we're going to freeze it. Let it thicken up, and then we're going to seal the molds. Okay, so this is the easiest part of the whole thing. Again, I use this nice little offset spatula. This is not the narrow point. And just glob it on. And again, we'll be looking to see that there aren't any gaps for the filling to leak out on. All the extra chocolate that's around the edge, when we break these out, we'll just collect, put back in the bag, and the next time we make a batch, we'll use it. Because these candy melts melt and firm up and remelt again and again.
But we've got...
So we can finish this.
Yes.
This is this. We're going to freeze this again so that it's good and hard before we pop them out of the shell, the mold. So anyway, we took the chocolate that was left over from the shell, just poured it into a piece of wax paper, squished it down, put it in the fridge for a little bit, break it up a little later, and put it back. Let's see how this new mold works.
Okay. Oh no!
No,
It was a fail.
oh no, I think we need to freeze it some more.
It didn't work.
This new mold is kind of narrow.
All right. Well,
Tell you what, let's let them freeze solid.
and then we'll come back. Let's have dinner. Good morning. We're back.
Good morning.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. These have had enough time to freeze. Let's see how well they break out.
Alright, let's see if this works.
Let's get in there.
Oh, not bad.
Not bad. Coming up pretty well this time.
Alright. Oh. It's my angle.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Oh, there we go. That's one. There we go. Hey, look at my Easter eggs, Daddy. They're beautiful.
Yep.
We're going to take a break now and we'll come back to try them.
Look.
Hey, look at.
Look at what we...
What are these?
You know what these are.
It looks like chocolate.
Looks like lemon truffles. Okay, now Joey. It's Christmas Day. You've just walked into the dining room.
Ooh, a truffle. It has become an inside joke.
Alright, my turn.
Still delicious. Always.
Still, right?
I was gonna say perfect as always.
But
Ooh, a truffle.
Okay. We're gonna call this our outro because we're getting truffly. Until next time, thank you for watching. Bye. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw and would like to see more content like this, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I have uploaded again. And from all of us at the channel, take care, be safe, and...
Ooh, a truffle.